Hi all, if you've been following along, you know that I got to the point where I fired it back up, but this piece of wire had come off the top of the valve. Now, there's been a bit of a gap. The reason being that I was informed that if you touch the soldering iron onto here, you can crack the valve, melt this cap and do God knows what untold damage. So I had to go away and come up with a plan. So did a lot of reading up, and I found this stuff called thermogel, the ultimate thermal barrier, and it's used on jewellery. So when you're soldering a ring, it protects all the stones and things. It's really anti-heat. So I'm going to put some of this around the area so that the heat can only transfer, in theory, to the wire and the solder. And hopefully the valve will be okay, and we'll quickly blip the iron on, push that in there, and it should be soldered. Yeah, I just hope it works. I don't want anything else to go wrong with this, because it's been like you fix one thing and then there's another thing. Then we can fire it up and check whether the meter repair has actually worked. But I couldn't do that last time because obviously this became detached from here and was sparking, and we thought it was the valves and whatever anyway. So, okay, so let me open up the lid, and I'll have to get some sort of spatula thing and carefully apply the paste. Actually, I don't think I want the paste actually touching the valve. I might make some sort of paper cover or something to keep the stuff off the glass of the valve and just on the metal. Let me see what I can come up with. Right, I've made a doubly insulated piece of paper. I'm just going to apply the gloop round it now, so that should keep it off the glass valves. And then we'll just quickly blip the iron on there and hopefully it will take. That's the theory anyway. So here's the green gloop, purest green, your highness. So, I've never used this stuff before. Oh, it's quite gooey. Oh, I've got a cat on me now. Get off. It's not that easy to put on either. Right, there's a bit there. I can't obviously go too near where I'm soldering. I can't get any of this. Oh, God. Awful stuff. Right, that's it.
A few moments later.
Let me lose this and I'll be back with the... I haven't got the soldering iron on, hang on. Right, wish me luck. Here goes nothing. So a good bit of solder on there. I'm going to be cack-handed here now. Ready? It hasn't taken.
A few moments later.
Yeah, it's on there. I think we've done it. Right, I'll have to clean all that area up now. We've got the solder on. Right, let me try and extract some of this. See about getting a lot of this gloop off. God, this is going to come off, isn't it?
A few moments later.
Right, let's see if we can cut this paper pull that off. And then we're just left. Yeah, we didn't get any on the valves. Lovely. Let's just give this a nice...
A few moments later.
Right, let me finish cleaning up and I'll be back. Right, it's on and it's clean. So next thing to do now is fire it up, get all the kit together and see how we go. But there's all the remnants of the stuff that came off it. So yeah, looking good. Morning all. Right, it's now 6 o'clock. I've set up all the radio gear. This has been warming up for a good 10 minutes. So what we're going to do today, I've got the stealth radio here. It's keyed up about 4 watts. So I'm going to put 4 watts into the burner, see what we get out. We're also going to see if this meter's now unstuck and works, and also we don't get any sparking down where the valve is. So let's set up the other camera. I'll see if I can capture the power output and the meter needle moving at the same time. I'm getting a bit technical now. Will it work? I have no idea. Right, into operate. Oh, the meter's moved. Right, let's tune this up. Right, I've got both to maximum. Then we're going to come back a bit on the load. Ah, beautiful movement. Take that up to there. Right. Let's see what we've got power wise. So for 4 watts, we're doing about 40 watts. So that's not too bad. And if I go up, yeah, I can get to about 85 watts. Right, let me just show you the power meter. So 4 watts is just under 40. If I go up to 8 watts, that's 75. But the meter, it's got lovely movement on it. Right, we're done. Yes, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea and celebrate. Let's get this thing back together and ship it back to Dave. Right, into operate. Oh, the meter's moved. Right, let's tune this up. Right, I've got both to maximum. Then we're going to come back a bit on the load. Ah, beautiful movement. Take that up to there. Right. Let's see what we've got power wise. So for 4 watts, we're doing about 40 watts. So that's not too bad. And if I go up, yeah, I can get to about 85 watts. Right, let me just show you the power meter. So 4 watts is just under 40. If I go up to 8 watts, that's 75. But the meter, it's got lovely movement on it. Right, we're done. Yes, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea and celebrate. Let's get this thing back together and ship it back to Dave. Oh, one other thing that we better do is I better just show you there's no spark in here as well when I key up. Ready? We're looking here. Do you remember I had all that sizzling? Nothing at all. Right, I've just got the covers down to go on, and as you can see there's lots of dirt here and here and here, so we'll just give it a good clean up to put on. I've got them on a tea towel at the moment because the covers are in really good condition on this. So I certainly don't want to scratch them, so all the time I'll handle them, they'll be nicely on here. So let me just give this a wipe over and we'll get rid of all this rubbish down in the corner. Well, it's done. I cannot believe this has actually worked and been finished. I think of all the pieces of equipment over the years I've worked on, this has been the most challenging to fix, because it came in not working, so opened it up, had a look, found the weird capacitor setup in there, replaced all the capacitors, got all that done. Put all the out of spec components back together, put it back together, soldered it all in, got it all done, fired it up, and the transformer went. So then I had to strip out all the transformer, take everything apart again, fix all that, get all that back together, put all that back in, then fired it up thinking I was there, and the meter was stuck. So then the meter had to come out. That had to be stripped down, the arm repainted. It took me ages to find the nail varnish colour to match it to do the arm. But we got there, good old Poundland. Put all the meter back in, fired it up. Then we had that sparking, arcing thing. Then you couldn't just weld onto the top of the valves for risk of damaging the valve. So then I had to hunt round and find the thermo gel, which we got, that saved the day. Put it all back together and it's finally all working. So all I can say with my best cup of milk with a hint of tea is cheers. But what a job. I think if you've got one of these and you put it into like a proper service technician, I mean the labour in time that I've spent on this, just bin it, because it will just outweigh the cost of the repair. I mean the parts weren't too good, but the amount of time on this one, it was not an economical repair. This for me was a challenge because Dave explained why he wanted the linear, and that then set me a challenge to do it for him, and I'm pleased to say we've done it. And I hope, Dave, you get a lot of use out of this, because it is a nice looking unit. It's very, very clean on the surfaces and things. And it's done, so hopefully he'll get another good few years of use out of it. But by the way, Dave, if it goes wrong in the future, I'm out. I'm washing my hair, all right, all one strand of it.